lucky to shoot in a lot of locations, but
Like Mars.
Mars, one of them. Believe it, it was intense. But I think it was really the tone of it that rubbed off on me. The small town, the community. I'm from a small town, but not 200 people, and it was more of just, you know, the first week of finally settling into that vibe and that pace, and it just, you kind of realize what all the shit you bring along with you, and when life is a lot simpler. So it was nice.
Yeah, and the blue there. We'll get to you next. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I was just wondering, for of course Don and for you guys as well, but the Canadian voice in the film, wondering how it impacted you as a storyteller and you guys as visitors. You talked a little bit about how much you love the sound of it.
Question was.
Well, I guess I was really more thinking of the Newfoundland voice. I mean, I wasn't thinking a Canadian voice. It's pretty unique place. I mean, I suppose I'm from here, and whatever voice I have is in there. But I can't say that I really consciously thought of that. I don't know what more to say there.
I think the collective, you know, I think we have to do a you know, what is the adjective for Ontario?
Ontarian.
An Ontarian remake now, because you have two provinces, vastly different, sort of different cultures. We tell the same story from both places, and they are each separate, but it is part of what is the Canadian voice. And I think it's an extraordinarily rich thing. It's what's so important about making films of this nature, is that you express and you share, you know, something that's unique culturally. And that's really where universality comes into play most, when you know what you're talking about. So, I think people will, you know, when it goes outside here, people will think of it as Canadian, in a way that they thought the Quebec version was Canadian. And it's just an interesting premise, like the voice. I mean, the voice was very important for me because I had to learn the accent. Yeah, you've no idea what that was like. But that's, yeah.
That was such a beautiful and diplomatic response. Why does it always take an outsider to tell us what makes us Canadians? I don't know.
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
Yeah, just a question for Don. Michael Dow's, as far as the screenplay goes, I'm just wondering, I'm a huge fan of his, and I'm just wondering what he brought to like the screenplay that was different from the original, which unfortunately I've never seen.
Question was, what was Dowse's involvement with the script, and what did he bring to it?
I mean, it's hard to say. It is pretty close to the original in terms of the plot and the things that worked, which is most of the script actually. But of course, it's the language and some little character things. It's very hard for me to say without knowing. They're quite little things. Last night he was saying to me, "I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I thought it was so good in the first place." So I don't know. You'd have to tell him. I can think of some little tiny things, but they're not very significant. Sorry.